Hey babes, it's B. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another bullet journal video, of course. Today's video is my June 2019 plan with me. For this month's theme, I went with something summery and yellow and happy, and I decided on pineapples. I was actually in between a couple of different themes for this month, but I decided on the pineapples, and I'm really glad that I did because it turned out super cute and I am in love with it. For the pineapples, it was a pretty basic drawing. I just did a circle with a crosshatch pattern on the inside and a couple leaves on top. And right now I'm just erasing my pencil lines so that I can go in with the marker and kind of messily fill it in because I've been liking this style of drawing and lettering. I did it in my setup for my new bullet journal, and I really like the way that it turned out. I just think it makes everything like 10 times cuter. And right now I'm doing the same thing with the leaves, and I chose two different greens for this one. Now I'm going in and adding the June in a calligraphy style with my Crayola black super tip marker, and I used this instead of my Tombow because I knew that I would want it to be thicker, and also it was just a lot easier for me. And then I just went in and I added some dots in the empty space, but not as much as I did in my May spread. On the other side of the page, I did a quote, and in the background of the quote I drew a pineapple. This pineapple is a lot more detailed than my little pineapples that I did on the right side. I actually drew each individual leaf, and then I colored it in with either the lighter green or the darker green, and I kind of just randomly chose which leaf would be what color, but I do like the way that it looks. And then for the actual pineapple, I kept the crosshatch pattern, and I did that with a thin marker, and then I would fill in every individual square with each of the different yellows that I had used for my other pineapples. Now I'm using my Tombow Flunoski pen to write my quote, which says, "A pineapple a day keeps the worries away." I thought it was really cute, and it had to do with pineapples, so of course I had to add it in there. And I did a kind of calligraphy style for the pineapple and then a regular handwriting for the rest of the quote. Moving on, now I'm doing my monthly calendar for this month, and I wrote June with my brown Crayola super tip marker instead of a black one because I really think that the brown kind of complements all the different colors that I'm using for my pineapples, like the green and the yellow and the orange, and I did like the way that it turned out, so then I decided to use the brown for all of my lines for my calendar and my YouTube growth tracker instead of black. And the YouTube growth tracker I saw on Amanda Rach Lee's channel, and I thought I'd try it out and see how it goes for me, so I decided to incorporate that into this month's spread. And then I kind of drew the YouTube symbol with the orange that I've been using for my pineapples, and I do like the way that it looks, and I do think that the brown complements it. Now I'm going in and I'm outlining all of my pineapples with my thin marker, and of course I'm doing this kind of messily because I'm going to go in and kind of fill it in with the marker and continue that style that I've been incorporating into this month's spreads. Now I'm erasing my pencil lines and going with the markers kind of messily and alternating colors, and I'm doing the same with the green. Now I'm going in and I'm adding a yellow circle as my background color for the individual numbers for each day of the month of June. And it kind of fit perfectly with my spread because it has 30 days, but I don't have any extra left over, and I love how satisfying that was. And then I added the days at the top with the background of the orange color. And here I'm just adding in a couple dots around it just to fill in the empty space. Now I'm doing my mood tracker, and this one I did more detailed than I did for my quote, just so I can fill in the little parts of the pineapple for my mood. And the leaves I actually did a little less detailed because I only outlined it this time, and then I will go in with the green and just add it wherever. Now I'm going in and I am writing the numbers of each day of the month, and that's where I'm going to color in the day, my mood, you know how it goes. And see here, I am adding in the green kind of randomly, and I'm going to be switching between the lighter green and the darker green, and I'm just putting it in there so that it fits with the outline. On this page, I also added a quote, and I wrote it with my Tombow Fudanowski pen, and I also kind of alternated between the regular handwriting and the cursive style. And I may be spiky on the outside, but I am sweet on the inside, and I thought this was a good quote to add on my mood tracker, just because on some days I am exactly how this quote describes me to be. And I wrote mood tracker with my Tombow Fudanowski pen in kind of a regular handwriting, and it did turn out a little dark, but I still like the way that it looks. For my brain dump, I drew the outlines of the letters, and then I erased everything so that I could let that dry before I went in and erased those lines. And then I did an alternating pattern of the lighter yellow and the darker yellow, and I liked the way that it turned out, but it was a little plain, so I decided to outline the page in the brown, and then I liked the way that it looked a lot better. Now I'm doing my weekly spread for the first week of June, and I just added those first 2 days, that Saturday and Sunday, right at the beginning just because they didn't really have a place, so I just added them in here with this. So for the spread, in the upper left hand corner of the boxes that I am actually drawing right now, I drew a pineapple, and inside of the pineapple, that's where I put the number of each of the days. And I drew the boxes in brown because I love the way that that looks with all the different colors. Now I'm going in and writing all of the days of the week, and for the days that are weekends, I just wrote weekend and I had the numbers in the pineapple together. And now I'm going in and erasing my pencil lines before I actually fill in the pineapples. And again, I use the same colors that I've been using throughout the spread, and I've just been alternating between each color and randomly choosing which pineapple is which. And I did the same thing with the greens. I just randomly chose which one would get the darker green and which one would get the lighter green. Alright, so this is the final flip through of my June 2019 Plan With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. I really love the theme that I chose for this. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and share it. If you want to see any more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!